Happy Monday stretch day. Okay, so all today that you're going to need is just your mat and then like a wall, or if you have like a couch, something like that. We're going to do some deep quad stretches today. Okay, so let's start seated. If your hips are really tight, you can always give your butt a little bit of a boost, whether it's on a towel, on a blanket, a yoga block, something like that. All right, so we're just going to start with our feet in a diamond shape. We're going to sit up as tall as we can. You're going to lift your chest. You're going to roll your shoulders back. You're going to take a breath. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let your shoulders relax. Let your neck relax. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And then we're going to walk forward. Go as far forward as you can. We're going to wrap our hands around our toes. We're going to let our head hang heavy. Let your knees open. All right, take a breath. Exhale. So the breath is always like in through your nose, full breath. Try to expand your breath into your back. Full exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Good. And then come all the way up. Now we're going to extend one leg out. So let's take our right leg out. You're going to tuck your left heel towards your bottom. If you have beefy or meaty calves, as I say, like mine, kind of just fold your calf to the side. And then we're going to reach towards our toe. Let me make sure my foot's in the screen. So you're going to reach towards your toe. If you can grab your toe, great. Or just reach in that general direction. Stretch your other arm open over. All right, so when you're here, hip is down. Chest is open. Let your neck relax. Breathe in. Exhale. All right, so we're trying to get a deep stretch into our side body. Breath. Now we're going to rotate towards that same leg. This is going to help you stretch in through our QL. So you're going to rotate, chest towards your knee, let your head drop. Reach forward. Right, my hips and my low back are just a little tight today. I did several hours of kayaking on the Great Lakes yesterday, so it feels good. It's a benefit for all of us here. All right, so let your neck relax. Your hip is anchored down. Inhale. Exhale. And then come all the way up. We're going to switch other side. So pull your right foot in, left leg out long. All right, we're going to start first just reaching to the side. All right, so reach towards the inside, other arm goes over. Let your neck relax. Inhale, chest stays open. Exhale. Let your hip relax. One last breath. Come up. Now we're going to rotate. So we're going to twist like we're drawing our belly button towards our thigh. Reach forward. Breathe in. So your hip is anchored. Your chest is rotating towards your knee. If you can reach your toes, grab your toes, give a pull. And then come all the way up. Now we're going to open wide. So take your legs as wide as you can. We're going to start with our hands back. Chest is open. Right? And then you're going to rotate your knees back. So it's like an external rotation. and then go towards an internal rotation. And you'll start to see the ability of your hips here, of rotating that femur bone in through your hip socket. And then again, rotate in, rotate out, in, out. Do about 2 more. All right, so I can tell like my left one is much tighter than my right. In, out. Now hold that external rotation, like almost as if your knees are pointing straight up to the ceiling or behind you, and then go forward. All right, this is going to get deep into your groin. All right, go down as far as you can. All right, and if your knees, if everything's starting to rotate in, it just means you've gone a little too far. All right, so I don't care how low you go, but how much. Right, those, if you flex your feet like your toes are rotating behind you. Walk forward, breathe in, exhale. Keep trying to slowly walk forward a little bit more, and a little bit more. Walking your fingertips out. If you can reach your toes, press against your feet, try to press your legs back. Let your head drop. Another breath. And then come all the way up. Now we're going to draw our legs together, give them a little bit of a wiggle. All right, we're going to flex our feet, right? So you can see here my feet are even, right? And then we're going to make them uneven. We're just going to reach our right heel forward, shifting our left hip back. Right, what that's doing is giving a deeper stretch through our left side. And then we'll switch. Right hip back, right heel back, left forward, and then switch. And then switch. Right, all of us have one side that's a little tighter than the other. Just depends upon how we stand, how we sit. Maybe your psoas is a little shortened on one side. Maybe your leg is just genetically longer than the other, right? So the one side is always taking more of an impact, right? So these are stretches that will help you open up through your low back. And then switch. Switch. 2 more. 2. 2. 1. 1. Let your head relax, so pull everything to center. And then come all the way up, taking it into a seated pigeon. All right, so we're going to cross our right ankle over our left knee. All right, then from here we're going to go forward. All right, your knee is down. You're going to then try to take the arch of your foot, wrap it in the nook of your arm. And imagine like you're cradling a baby. Your baby is the leg. Right. If you're not quite able to cradle your leg, it's okay, you can just hold it. Now, if you have your leg, see if you can lift it up. All right, so ideally when you're here, your heel is gonna wanna drop towards your hip. Try not to let it. Try to keep that foot up. Foot is flexed, right? And we're just gonna kind of rock, right, like it's our baby. All right, so as you go to the side, you'll feel a little deeper stretch along your side. Breathe in. Exhale. Try to sit up as tall as you can. One more breath. Then gently place your leg back down. Give a reach. Good. And then extend that leg out. Same love, next side. All right, so start with that ankle over. And then reach forward. Wrap your arms around. Give a hug. Let your neck relax so you're completely dropping over. And then you can either stay or from there flex your foot, lift the hip up. Right, same thing, we're just going to kind of rock side to side. Or if you're just forward, just hold it forward. One more breath. And then place your foot down, reach forward, come all the way up, extend that leg out, give it a little bit of a wiggle. All right, we're gonna take it into a basic quad stretch. All right, so this is where you're gonna need your wall, your couch, something like that. So I have a little pad for my knee, just because I don't want my knee on my hard floor. We're gonna slide our left knee back. Our foot is literally coming up the wall. Right, your ankle is flat, your hips are forward, right, your knee is all the way back. Then from here, see if you can step your right foot forward. If that is not an option for you, you can just keep the knee down, lunging your hips forward. Right. If it is in your repertoire, just hold it here to start. Hands are down, hip is forward. Right, so feel like there's a string pulling that hip flexor towards the floor. You're going to take a breath. Then from here, see if you can take your hands up onto your knee. Press the hip forward. So it should feel like a very deep stretch in your quad. You're going to see, so my left leg is back, my left arm is going to reach up, right? Sometimes we tend to collapse or arch in the back. Back is long, arm is going to reach. Give a little side bend with it. Inhale. Exhale. On the exhale, try to go a little deeper into the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more full breaths. Inhale deep. Exhale. Try to go a little deeper into it. You're not pushing into it, but you're trying to relax your breath into it. One more. And then come down. And slowly transition out. All right, so you're going to step your right knee back. Same thing, right against, shin against, foot against. Step your left foot forward. All right, start with your hands down. Start with a breath. All right, so when you're here, your other knee can just open to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Then come up. Hold it here. Find your breath. Lift your chest. And when you're breathing, feel like you're breathing into your hip. Right? So sometimes we tend to grip wherever we're trying to stretch. It generally takes about 30 seconds for our muscle to start to release. Right? Use your breath. Try to relax into it. Especially our quads and our hip flexors, most of us are very tight there. Right? Then from here, my right knee is back. My right arm goes up. And then I'm going to go over to the side. And breathe. Inhale. When in doubt, breathe. Right, most of us, when we experience pain or discomfort, we tend to hold our breath. Right? We need to use our breath to start to release that. Inhale. Exhale. So you can go a little deeper in it. Keep stretching over. Again, inhale. Last one. And then come down. And come forward. All right, then step your knee down. All right, from here, we're going to come into that kneeling position here. So our hips are forward. Right, our feet are down. And then we're going to just start first by pressing our hands. So think the heel of your hands onto your back. Right? We're going to press our hips forward. Open our chest. Look up. It's like a little kneeling back bend. Right? breathe in. Exhale, press the hips forward. And then come back up. Do it again, breathe in. Right, so the heel of my hands are on like either side of my sacrum, or my kind of up where my SI joints are. Press your hips forward, open your chest, look up, breathe in. Exhale. Again, another breath. Then from here, if you're able to, reach your left arm back, right arm up, right? Stretching through the whole front side of the body. So we're adding a little twist, we're reaching, look down towards your toe, and then come up, switch other side. Right arm down, left arm up, reach, breathe in. And then come up, one more on each side. Left, lift the chest, so let that shoulder roll back. Let your head reach back. Hips are still pressing away from you. And then switch. And then come up. Now if you're able to, you're going to reach both arms back, right? So left arm back, right arm back. Grab your heels, open your chest, breathe in. If not, just do one at a time. 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. Then, same way you went up, come in, circle around, come onto your hands and knees. Alright, so we're going to take it into a little cat-cow. Hands right below your shoulders, knees right below your hips. Round the spine up. Pubic bone tucks under, head down. Then, lift the heart, lift the chest. Breathe in. And then again. Round up. And then lift. One more. Round up. Now with this round spine, sit your butt back. Continually try to round the spine a little deeper. Like you're trying to draw your forehead towards your heels. Breathe in. Exhale. Abs stay lifted. Tailbone stays scooped under. Then let your back flatten out. Let your forehead drop. Your shoulders, your arms reach forward. Walk your hands over to your right. When your hands reach to the right, it's like we're trying to take our spine into the letter C. You're going to shift, so my hands are to the right. I'm shifting my butt towards my left heel. Breathe in. Exhale. Over to the other side. Hands go to the left. Hip shift back. So I'm shifting my right hip towards my heels. Come back to center. Come all the way up. Now we're going to thread our right knee behind our left. Right? Our feet are going to open to the sides. Right? So if you look at where my feet are open. Right? And then we're going to shift our butt back. Right? So knees are in the midline of the body. Shift back. Right? Breathe in. Exhale. Again, another breath. Now we're going to slowly shift our butt all the way back. Let me crawl forward so I'm in my frame. So we're going to shift all the way back. We're going to sit our butt down. Right, so our knees are stacked, feet are to the sides, lift your chest. Now, I'm going to twist to my left, right? My left knee is over, twisting to the left. Breathe in. Look over that back shoulder. Again, inhale. One more breath. Now we're going to come back forward, crawl forward, switch. Our right knee comes on top, right, or left knee behind. Feet are open to the sides. Shift your butt back. Just hold it for a stretch. Right, so knees are down the midline of our body. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly shift all the way back. Right, so your knees are now stacked. Right, our chest is lifted. Breathe in. Twist to the right. Right, my right knee's on top, so I'm twisting right. Breathe in. Another breath. And then come to center. Crawl back, forward. Same way we went into it, same way we're going to go out of it. Crawl forward. Uncross the knees. This time, open your knees wide. We're going to start with our feet together, hips back, right, before we take it into what's called frog pose. All right, so knees are wide as you can get them. Toes are touching to start. Right, so already when we're here, some of us may already start to feel a stretch in our groin. If you don't worry. I have the next step up. All right, so just find your breath here. One more breath. And then come up. Now for frog pose, think your knees stay where they are. Your feet come wide. Your feet are going to flex out to the sides. Right? Your hips, your butt's not going to go back. You are just going to simply take your hips forward, continuing to try to open your knees up. Right? Your head goes down. Right? It's a deep stretch in through the hips. Right? If your hips are tight, you will feel it in this movement, right? So it's like our glute medius, our outer hips need to start to open, our inner thighs. Find your breath. Exhale. If it's comfortable for you, reach your arms out, head down, breathe. Now when you're here, send your breath to your low belly. Inhale, breathe in deep. Exhale. Again, inhale. One more. And then slowly come up onto your forearms first. And then walk your knees back in. Right, we're going to pop up into a down dog position. So hands are down, lift up, press the hips back. All right. So if you need a modified down dog, you can always put your hands up if your couch is there. You can put it up on a block, you can put it up on a chair. All right, you're going to inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, drop the heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now from here, just bend your left knee. Let that right heel, that right hip shift back. And then switch. And then switch. And then switch. Switch. Two more. Two. 1, 1. Let both heels drop. Walk your hands to your toes. Once you get there, pause. Right, let your head hang heavy. Let your neck relax. Your arms are going to hang loose. You're going to breathe in. Exhale. See if you can just grab your elbows on either side. Let your head relax down, chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Try to release a little bit more. It's like you're giving yourself a little bit of traction here. Just letting your upper body hang heavy. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Then press your palms down. Keep your right hand down. Bend your right knee. So it's like you're drawing your right knee to your elbow. Give a little bit of a twist. And then come back. Left knee to left elbow. Rotate. Good. And then switch. Switch. One more on each side. Switch. And then switch. And then hand down. Soften your knees. Roll all the way up to a stand. Interlace your hands behind you. Press your knuckles down. Open your chest. Breathe in. Inhale. Exhale. Try to grow a little taller. Inhale. Now as your knuckles press down, abs pull up. Look over to your right. Center. Inhale left. Center. Good. And then you're done. All right, nice work, everyone. So next week, stretch class is on again, Monday at 12:30. I saved them all to my Facebook page. They're also on YouTube as well. We've loaded them up there. So if you go to Brenda Friedman Pilates on my YouTube page, you'll see all of the previous stretch classes. So, all right, enjoy your day, everyone. Bye.